Hmm.
Okay, everybody talked at once, so I only got part of that.
Listen to Lisa. She's smarter than I am. There you go.
Said, what is your opinion on what we do, on what we study, what we try to learn, why we do it? Meaning the paranormal.
Oh, why we do it? Just to help people mainly, and to help them find out what's going on in their house and how we can help and everything like that. And
Mm,
also to find proof that there is something going
right.
on.
I
And it
think
helps
that,
ease people's minds you know, if we do find something, that way that they know they're not going crazy, that we're actually finding stuff.
people, I know they don't see what we do or see behind the scenes at all of what we do, but there are times that we have literally dropped everything because somebody said, please come help me because my child is afraid. My children
Right.
Yeah.
want help. And when it comes to that, we obviously run, don't walk to go help those people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right.
We've done a couple of times. We've done a couple of double investigations where we're on investigation on Friday, and then somebody calls, "Hey, we need help," and we immediately do it on Saturday.
Hmm.
Right. Exactly. Because
Exactly.
especially where children are concerned, you want to intervene.
Oh yeah,
Nobody,
Hmm.
nobody wants children to be afraid. And
Right.
I've had grandkids be afraid in my house, and that's not a good feeling. So,
Hmm.
in fact, she even said something to her mother yesterday. Mom, and she's not even 4 years old. She's almost four, but she's like, Mom, there's a room in Mimi's house. It's kind of creepy, and I went back there, and she's talking about, a certain room I will not discuss, but she's like, the last time I was there, I went back there, and the little dragon like screamed something in my ear, and I'm like, and
little
she's been
dragon.
scratched here before, and like she described a shadow figure as like a big gorilla, kind of a dark gorilla form, in my house, and
Hmm.
I was like, so we saged it and we did all this stuff. And I don't ever notice this stuff, I don't have any problems. But she's real sensitive, and so and have a little dragon screaming in her ear, I don't know, but little kids can't, it's hard for them to just make something up out of nowhere because, you know, what's going to prompt them to do that? They're not, by the time they're 3 or 4, they're not really, you know, experienced liars yet, hopefully, anyway. But they just talk to their mom and dad out of innocence and say, "This bugged me."
Right.
Anyway,
Well,
so my daughter told me, and I was like, "Oh, that's not good." So y'all may be coming over here. We'll be investigating pretty soon. I don't know. We'll see.
we were talking about how dropping things just right then to go help people. Like you said, like how we had investigation Friday, and we, right then we took it
Right.
and did it Saturday. Well, we've had ones where it was that day. They
Right.
contacted us that same day, and we went that same day. Like three
Mhm.
Yep.
hours before we decided so that we can make it out there.
Right.
We've done that.
Yeah,
Right.
That was in Amber.
Yep. Well, and
Hmm.
it's important. If there's somebody afraid, you need to help them. I mean, and if we don't know, we'll find out somebody who can figure it out. That's the thing. We can all learn from each other. Nobody's an expert. We're investigators. That's all we do.
And right. And Max, I mean, we've traveled long ways to go and help people. When we had the one
Mhm.
couple, and I can't even remember what town it was, but they called us and we went so far away, and they didn't even remember you asked if they had internet. All our phones had no service.
Holdenville.
Holdenville, and that was because they said uh, they had contacted us and said, please come help because our kids are scared to death. And I
Did
mean,
did
so
you
we
not?
did.
You
Mhm.
didn't go to that one, did you, Chris?
no.
That was Derek.
I've not been there. I
Yeah.
haven't been there.
That
Holdenville. Where's
No, we
that?
only went once.
Oh, okay.
It was a ways away, but it was also the house itself was very far out in the country.
Mhm.
It was out in the middle
So
of nowhere.
it was.
We had
It was
cell phones.
definitely
We
one
had
of
cell phone
those.
service, and we turned on the road and literally lost it.
Actually,
Huh.
Wow.
Max, let's stop. Let's because we talk about paranormal investigating and how fun it is and how much we like it, but there's also those
Creepy things.
dangers. The thing, I mean, there are things that are dangerous that we ran into. I mean, we've
Yeah.
had to make sure that we wear the mask at some of the places and things like that
Uh-huh.
to protect our breathing. But I remember when we pulled up at this, because it was so far off the beaten path, and we pulled up, and I turn and look at Max and Derek and say, maybe we should let everybody know exactly where we're at in case.
In case our bodies are found later. No
And they
kidding.
said, yeah, let's do
Yeah.
that. And as soon as we picked up our phone, it said, no, sir.
Yeah. I get that feeling when I go do ultrasounds in prisons on a regular basis. I'm like, I'm going to sneak my phone in there just in case something happens bad and I need somebody to find me. Hmm.
Yeah. So it was
Yeah.
just kind of funny because we go and it's like, okay, then never mind. They're service. And
Right.
I mean, the people ended up being extremely nice.
Yeah.
And so, but it just, it was just
Yeah.
a little
It's
creepy.
a little creepy every now and then to do that. Yep.
And I mean, just like they don't know us, we definitely
Right.
we don't know people that we go to their homes. So, and they
Right.
trust us enough to let them
To let us in their house.
Yeah.
Yeah. And not.
enough not to kill us and make us a sequel to Death of a Ghost Hunter.
That's true. Yep.
Well, Max, I'm not sure about my phone, so I'm afraid it's going to die on me soon.
You don't know where it's charged?
No, son. Whenever I'm on it, it just shows.
It's charging.
Sky. Is it? Okay.
You can't get out of here that easy.
I honestly can't hear. Let me do a screenshot of what I see. All right, there we go.
But how did we even get onto the subject of going to Holdenville?
We were talking about going to
helping people.
And that was the one, if you'll remember, that they had the 2 children and they called and asked us for help because of the things affecting the children, especially the one child in particular. And that's when we went, and that's what I said, we drive distances just to go and see what's going on with people to help them out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how we got on that.
Right.
The wall.
The wall?
You were pointing at the wall.
No, I was saying to go.
Oh. Okay. He's giving us this secret message. The wall. The wall.
There you go.
Pink Floyd. What is Pink Floyd for 200, Alan?
Go ask Alice when she's 2 feet tall. Oh. I don't even understand what we're talking about, Lisa. Nothing. That's the funny part. You have no idea what we're talking about. Go
Real
ask
quick.
Alice.
I know we talk about this, though. We've talked about it before. But what do you see? Let's get everyone's opinion on here right now. What do you see is the difference between a spirit box and a Ouija board? What do you think makes the difference?
I don't know that I'm qualified to make that ascertain, to ascertain that. Actually,
one of them you're open up a line of communication for voices. The other one you're open up a line of communication for the spirit to actually move the thing.
Yeah. Actually, be in control of what you're to be in control of the contraption that you're using.
The planchet, Chris. The
planchet. Yeah, planchet. Yeah. I always forget.
Okay, but my thing is the spirit box. We can't control what comes out of it and what's being said from there. But the Ouija board, I don't know that I completely trust everybody that has their hands on there. So
exactly, you don't know who
they could be leading it or guiding it. You just have to trust that they're not. But the spirit box just comes out of wherever.
Thin air, yeah. Radio waves. So. That's true.
And I kind of like it, especially the way we use it, so that we, it is not where we're picking up just random radio stuff. We use as radio waves, but it's not just picking up a song or something.
Yeah, because we get intelligent responses frequently. It's not
exactly.
Yeah, it's not just like random.
Well, I'm gonna make it.
When we first started it, I wasn't
because I'm gonna pull the antenna out of it.
When we first started using it, I wasn't a huge fan, but now I like it.
Antenna out of it.
Okay, what's that mean? What's that gonna do to it though?
He's saying that way it would make sure that it would not pick up anything.
It's not a radio station.
Okay. So anything that comes through that's in English or some language is going to be somebody.
Because it shouldn't be picking up a radio station. There's no antenna.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Good idea.
That makes it a little more legit, but even still, we've gotten some really intelligent responses in the past, so.
Good responses.
Mm-hmm.
Well, seriously, guys, it's 9:40. Are we going to be wrapping up soon? Because I'm starting to wilt and
melt down
here. Yeah.
I think we all are.
Our mascara's melting.
Okay.
Night.
He must be melting down too, because he's like, okay.
I guess. He's starting to go brain. I got to call my daughter. My youngest needs to meet her mommy right now. So.
Well, thanks for everybody to tuning into us tonight or listening to us whenever you got a chance.
Thanks, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. It'll be
all right.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, we
will.
In.
Night. Grandma needs her beauty sleep. Night.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.